Hello Internet and welcome along to Ollie's Weekly Web Digest, a show which takes you through the internet so quickly you don't really know what the hell's going on, so, you know, what's the point? Let's get on with it, shall we? Fravel, the world's cutest carry-on suitcase, has racked up over $68,000 of investment from 288 backers on Kickstarter, who presumably all think that the idea of stroking and hugging a suitcase with what looked like some kind of sex toy fad on the top is an acceptable form of behaviour at an airport. The idea for the suitcase came from this lady, who tells us that
I like to think about some fun stuff.
She goes on to show us what the Fravel can do.
That's when she's really happy.
I mean, fair enough for being cutesy, but I'm not quite sure how that's going to make a difference when you're queuing up for the long stay car park bus on your way home. You're still going to have a suitcase full of soiled pants, a shitty bottle you bought from the duty-free, and that crap olive dish you bought from that Mediterranean market dealer that you thought was original but turned out to be made in China. I totally got ripped off on that. What a load of rubbish. And to cope with the fact that their real girlfriends have copped up with a fucking suitcase, the men of Japan now have the choice to get themselves a holographic girlfriend. Designed with the lonely businessman in mind, this anime-style character could do all sorts of things to make you feel less lonely than you actually are, such as waking you up, telling you to take an umbrella with you to work, telling you you're going to be late for work so you better hurry up, then asking you to come home early, and texting you all day when you could be talking to real people sat right behind you. She switches your lights on before you're even back from work, wasting electricity. She drinks your tea that she hasn't paid for, and you had to make your bloody own. And all that without any chance of any sexy time because, for goodness sake, she's a flipping hologram. So you end up spending the night still alone, masturbating over a cartoon, wondering why the bloody hell you bought your real girlfriend a suitcase with more emotional capacity than you. No wonder you're lonely. In this week's fake news, media organisations have largely conceded that Donald Trump's latest accusation of fake news in the form of a photograph released from the inauguration are probably fair, although further evidence is required for full verification. That's hard to tell if it's fake or not, although fake news is a major problem. When asked about it, Mark Zuckerberg was quoted as saying, "Oh, fuck fake news, I don't care. Do you have any idea how much money I make? Shitloads. I've got 138 Louis Vuitton bags full of dollar bills sat in a Learjet that's always within 15 minutes flying time of wherever I am. I couldn't give a shit about fake news. Say whatever you like." Wise words. But fake tweets are something altogether more sinister. Tweets like this, for example. According to Vice, everyone's favourite angsty go-to media outlet, adults across Twitterdom are making shit up all in the name of retweets. The idea is simple. Write something that sounds like it could have accidentally come from the mouth of a 4-year-old and put it out there as if it was a real conversation. Better yet, pretend to write something out in their handwriting, scan it or photograph it, then post it with a caption that explains the whole ordeal so to be met by multiple retweets and laughter from the Twitter community. To wrap things up, did you know that there's a woman on Instagram who smashes her face into baked goods and has over 155,000 followers? Of course you did. That'd be fucking mental. Goodbye. Thanks very much for watching my video. I'm going to be doing these every week. Please do subscribe if you want to keep up to date with what's what. And also, if you have any suggestions for stories, I'd very much like to hear from you. If you can leave them in the comments below, that would be great, even if you yourself are the story. The weirder, the better, and preferably web-related. I'd like to interview some of you as well, if that's at all possible. So, that's about it. Thank you!